Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Luz and today I'm going to be unboxing the OSMO Pocket 3 by DJI. This is probably not going to be an edited video because I plan for this to be max 10 minutes long because it's late. I just got off of work and I'm trying to go to bed soon. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. I sold my old camera, so I'm recording this right now on my iPhone. I don't even remember which one it is. I think it's a 15 Pro Max. I'm not entirely sure. It's whichever phone I unboxed most recently on this channel. And I sold my old camera, which wasn't even that old. I don't think I had it for a full year. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't remember, but it was a Sony ZV-E10 and I sold it with add-ons such as the 4 batteries that I had bought for it. I think it was a pack of 3 or 4, I don't know, but I sold it with those 4 batteries, the battery charger, and the macro lens add-on, as well as the wide angle lens add-on. So lots of goodies in there, and a tripod. So it was the whole package basically, except for the SD card because I want to keep that, and I hope I can use it with this. I wanted to upgrade because honestly it was pretty heavy, especially with the wide angle lens for everyday vlogging and being out and about, and I love travel. I love vlogging wherever I go, so it wasn't the most practical camera to have with the setup that I had. And I was like, I need something that's smaller but still has the same quality or better. And this has been super popular recently. If you're in the vlogging community or you love watching vlogs, you notice that a lot of creators are using this nowadays. So I'm excited to unbox it right now, and I'm glad that I was able to use the funds from the one that I sold. I sold it at a good price, at a price that I thought was a bargain for the buyer, and I hope they feel the same way to buy this. I had even funds left over, so that's amazing. Thank you, God. I'm excited. I'm grateful to have this, and I'm gonna get some good use out of it. I will be vlogging more shots now, and I'm probably going to even make short form content with this. I usually make short form content with my phone, but since this is even thinner than my phone, I feel like it could be more useful, more discreet in some circumstances, because having my phone, it's pretty big, especially compared to my hand. So this is more compact. This is the first package that I encountered inside the box, and this is the main body component from what I can see. Comes in a case. Pop it out. Okay, this is what it says inside. It says wide angle lens on the top and then black pro mist on the bottom. I don't know what that means. They look like holding stations. I don't know what for. Okay, this is what it looks like on the back. The focus is not good on my iPhone. This is what it looks like. It says rotate screen, power on off. So this is a screen. I just powered it on. Cool. I'm gonna take this off so we can actually see what's going on. And then it says shutter / record button is this one. Wait, no, this one. And then the 5D joystick is right here. Press and hold, power off. Press once, power on, take photos or record. And that's for the shutter / record button over here. Nice. Pretty simple. I like that feature, that way of setting up the functionality for this phone. I like that it's super simple. And although my old phone had tons of features, honestly, I did not use all the features. I just recorded in 4K. Don't remember the other settings, the FPS or anything like that, but I didn't use any of the fancier features. And whenever I wanted to delete everything off the SD card, I just use format. That's literally all I use. So this is perfect for me because all I do really is record. I don't even color grade, honestly. I like recording raw, unfiltered life moments, life experiences, vlogs, videos. So I do minimal editing. I like that approach to my videos. So this is going to be amazing. And although I have seen that many videos that I've watched online from my favorite creators that have transferred over to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, it seems like their videos already have some kind of filtering or color grading. Like the contrast is quite vivid, which I like. I like how that looks. And it kind of looks crunchy, not in a bad way, like a pixelated way. Crunchy as in like the outlines or like the pixels are sharper. So it looks like it has the sharp setting, like sharpen setting, quite high automatically. You know how you can sharpen a photo and videos? It looks like that. Like you can see, it's almost like cartoonish in some clips where I see the person's facial frame and then the outline is well defined and it's a camera doing it. Like it's very obvious it's not the person's face, it's a camera doing it. So I'm gonna test that out and see if that's the case with my videos as well. Maybe that's something that they have changed in their editing. Maybe it's something that the Osmo Pocket does automatically. This is what it has on the side, Pocket 3, the logo. This is the gimbal head. You see it says gimbal endpoints reached if you go outside the range. Let me see if I can activate that one more time. I don't know how. Okay, right there. You can't see it because there we go. But now I look super in the shadows. All right, and then it says language, English. I'm guessing this is the setup, so I agree. Or do I tap? Okay, I tap. It says device name, and then it says swipe to skip 5 times remaining. Scan the QR code to download DJI Mimo and connect to camera unit to activate. Okay, I'm gonna do that with my phone and I'll be right back. All right, from what I got from the app is that you needed to activate the product to activate the warranty. So I did that. I connected on there, and once you connect, there are plenty of features in the app which are really cool. It's like Instagram kind of, where you can get a feed and you can see what other DJI creators are making with their content, with their videos, and it's kind of like VSCO vibes, Disco, if y'all remember, if y'all know what that is. If you don't know what it is, kind of like Instagram, but literally just pictures. Like focus is pictures, not social interaction, not DMs, none of that. And then there's also the Academy section where you can learn, you can take courses to learn more about the DJI and skills that would be helpful for you. And then there's a section where you can access all of the content that you've taken on your DJI, and then you can export onto your camera roll on your phone from there. And then there's another part. Yes, there's an editor included in the app as well. I'm sure there are other features included, but I haven't dived in. I haven't dived in to the app thoroughly. So it would be cool for y'all to do that if you ever end up getting a product from DJI and use the app. It's a cool app, and I'm sure I'm going to be using it in the future. I also downloaded some firmware, so that app is important to have, because without the firmware updates, you won't have the top-notch version of the firmware you need on your DJI. It's important for security, for any bugs there might be that they fix and roll out solutions for in the firmware packages. So it took about a minute to download the firmware package that I needed to download onto my camera. And once that was done, this came up and it says up here, updated. And it says swipe from left edge to enter playback. So that's what you can do. Swipe from the... Okay. Y'all can see my futon in the back. Or is it this way? Okay. It says image adjustment, breathing compensation. That sounds kind of sus. And then glamour effects. Maybe that is what I'm seeing in creators' videos. That says pro on top though, so I don't know if these are... Okay, it says connect to DJI Mimo, which is the app to view glamour effects. And then there we go. So I click that, and then here it says default custom, and then it says sharpness, noise reduction. So maybe the sharpness is elevated for the clips that I was talking about for some creators using DJI OSMO Pocket. So I'm just gonna put default. I don't care about changing any features right now. And then for the breathing compensation, I'm thinking that it's some kind of stabilizer effect. I'm not sure. I'll play around with that and figure it out later. Probably do some research. You can turn it on or off. For the glamour effects, you can turn them on or off. And then the image adjustment is what I first showed y'all. So you can change the sharpness and the noise reduction. That's it. And then it says tap to switch between shooting modes down here. So you have... It's gonna be hard for me to see what I'm doing and show y'all at the same time. So there are plenty of features actually. So why is it switching back? Okay, photo, panoramic. Boy, if you don't stop. Photo, video, low light, slow motion, and time lapse. So that's pretty cool. I'll keep it at that. And then here it says face auto detect. You can start that feature. It moves along with the face that it's following. You can do dynamic framing and snapshot. I'll have to learn what all of these entail in the future. And then this is to zoom. You can push the joystick to control the zoom, move slider to control tilt axis of gimbal. And then up here is the battery status. And here it's showing that I don't have an SD card for this yet. There isn't an SD card in there currently. And this is to rotate the gimbal 180 degrees. Cool. Now let me figure out which SD card this takes. I tried searching it up a little bit before. Okay, I think it takes a mini or micro SD. It seems like the slot is right here for the SD card. And then this is what you use to charge. So you can use any USB-C charger from what it looks like. And then here's a little loophole so you can thread like a wristlet string or any type of string so that you can hold it around your neck or your wrist. I'm probably gonna do that with a wristlet chain. Let me see. I haven't even opened. What I like about this is that it has a flat base, so I can just leave it on there. I won't need a tripod for most of my recording purposes. This is what's left in the box, and then the user manual. I'll show y'all the user manual right here. So I think this is a sticker pack, and this is the user guide, safety guidelines, DJI forum QR code. It's a protective cover. There we go. So this is information about that. I think I showed y'all this, the quick start guide, and I dropped something down there. So let me grab it real quick. Okay. It is, I think, just more information about the warranty. Yes, that's what it looks like. And it's in lots of different languages, so that's awesome and inclusive. Opening this box now. Oh, what's that? Let's see what it is. There we go. I think this is Actually, I'm not sure. It says when mounting, insert the handle into OSMO Pocket 3 without holding the release button. When detaching, press and hold the release button. This is the release button. You see it goes in. Can't see it that well. And then there's a USB-C male attachment coming out from the top. I'm gonna peel this off. I don't need those instructions. And then there's a USB-C female component right here. And then there's a little thread right here. A little space and a thread for a tripod from what I assume. So I wonder, I think this is probably an extra battery. I'll confirm that soon with a quick start guide. And then there's a cable for charging. There's a QR code here as well, probably instructions on how to charge the camera. And this, actually I don't have to get a wristlet because I have one now, so I'm gonna insert that in the appropriate hole later. That's it, there's nothing else in here. So let me check the quick start guide for information on this peculiar attachment. Okay, so they have diagrams explaining everything over here, like that and like that. So I'm gonna get y'all that information real quick. Okay, so the SD card does go where I told y'all. And let me see. This does seem to be an extra battery in case you're on the go and you don't have the chance to charge your actual camera and you're using it, you want to keep using it, you have this and it's fully charged, then you can just clip it in and it's a portable charger for your camera. Just gotta make sure that this is charged all the way at all times. And then you can put everything, even with this attached onto the base, in the carrying case. Seems quite sturdy, and I like the feel. It's quite grippy outside. Like it won't slip out of your hands easily. It has a good amount of friction. That's it. Let me see if my SD card will fit. Oh, yeah, definitely not actually. So that's a bummer. I won't be able to use this right now because look, my SD card does not fit at all. That sucks. I'm still gonna keep these though because you never know when you could use them in the future. If I get another camera in the future and it uses this kind of SD card, a default one. So I'm gonna keep that or maybe give it to someone or sell it. We'll see. But that's it. I need to purchase gimbal protection. I don't know how that even happens, but apparently it protects the gimbal automatically if you put it in a risky position where it thinks you might be damaging or might damage by accident the gimbal. That's it. I'm gonna charge this first. Let me shut it off first. So that's what it, ooh, that's so cool. It's like a little robot. That's what it does once you turn it off. And I'm gonna charge this first, then this. Thank you for watching my video. I'm excited to record videos with the DJI OSMO Pocket 3. So stay tuned for vlogs including this new camera. Thank you so much again. If you want to support me, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and click the bell button to turn on post notifications. God bless and take care. I'll see you in the next video. Primero Dios. Bye. Ciao.